Shalom. This one's up real quick. Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and bishops of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Okay, it's going to be a short in-transit lesson as we proceed our way to the camp. Okay, now this lesson is going to be centered around news, prophecy and news, of course. But we want to go into this whole government shutdown situation. Okay, the government is going to shut down. It's supposed to, well, the deadline for the shutdown is September 30th, which is today. And they have till 12 midnight to decide if they're going to pass bills that will keep this government open. And if if they decide not to pass any bills, and whether they partially shut down the government or shut it down completely, it's going to lead to job losses, federal job losses, and then that's going to be a domino effect in the economy. And then also, eventually, it's going to lead to benefits being taken away, such as SNAP benefits and things of that nature. Okay, and the reason why we want to go into this topic is because while all these things are happening, you got the Lord's people, which is the Israelites, because mainly it's your job to watch and pray for the signs of the coming of the Lord. All right, so that you might prepare yourself to be saved. Okay, but majority of our people, they're worried about the Canelo versus Charlo fight. Okay, so they're not aware of what's going on. Okay. Anybody got a piece of? Got something else?
Isaiah 33, verse 32. And lo, though unto them are the very lovely song. Beside of Isaiah or Psalm 32?
Is that Ezekiel or is that Isaiah?
Ezekiel's a lot here.
Okay, good. You can start. You can start where the Spirit had you start.
I'm gonna start from verse 33. Verse 31. Ezekiel 33, verse 31. And they come unto thee, as the people cometh, and they sit before thee.
Yeah, that's talking about the Lord's people, children of Israel. Okay. They look at this word as basically something entertaining. Okay. That's why, it goes into, them basically looking at us as like street performers on an instrument or something. Like we're just doing an act or something. Like this is a Broadway show. They're not taking the word of the Lord serious. All right, good.
And they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy word, but will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their own contentiousness.
Right. So the scriptures say, be not only hearers of the word, but be doers of the word also. And they hear what's being said, but they don't apply what's being said. Okay. And they don't care. As I was saying earlier about the whole what's going on in the news, they don't really care, because they don't believe that we at the end. They don't believe that chaos is coming. Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose is gonna come. Okay, that's why the scriptures say they're gonna be taken as a thief in the night. You got more?
I got one.
Okay.
And lo, though unto them are the very lovely song, and of them that of a pleasant voice.
Right. And in a spiritual sense, this truth is likened unto playing on an instrument, like Yahweh Shai said in I believe it's Matthew 11. You know, the men of the Lord in the marketplace, piping unto the people walking to and fro. You know, but they're not dancing to the tune. All right. So yeah, they looking at it as a form of physical entertainment, but in reality, man, they're not taking heed into this word, man. Okay, it's not registering, it's not clicking in their mind, and that goes back to the Lord blocking their understanding. You know, blocking their understanding and also marking them for death, because they you know, they have no cloak for their sins. You know.
And can play well on instruments, for they hear thy word, but will not do them.
That's it. They hear the word of the Lord, but they ain't gonna do it, because they stiff-hearted. And the scriptures tell you, men love darkness rather than light. You know, it was the same thing in the land of Egypt. They didn't want to leave Egypt. They wanted to stay there. You know, the Lord promised them their own personal land where they would be sovereigns, a land that floweth with milk and honey, which is resources. All right, but they didn't want that, because they were content with being in Egypt, man. So you say you got another one?
Yeah, we'll see the tree, last verse right here.
Okay.
And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that the prophet has been among them.
Right. In other words, there ain't gonna be no more scoffing when shit hit the fan. Okay? Because things will hit the fan here in America. Okay? And we're seeing those signs of things hitting the fan move rampantly, speak rampantly. Okay? We talk about the $33 trillion of the U.S. debt. Okay? You got the BRICS Alliance. They're not trading with U.S. dollars anymore. You know, for oil shares and oil barrels and so forth and so on, man. So, you know, there's a lot of things happening. Yes, and it just proves that the word of the Lord is coming to pass, man, and it's faithful and true.
Real quick, Isaiah 13 and start at 6. It says, "Howly, for the day of the Lord is at hand; it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall old hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt." You want to go into it?
Break it down.
Every hand shall melt, and every man's heart shall melt. This is the day of the Lord is going into. All right, and right now, like the brother brought out earlier with the government shutdown is at hand. You know, this is what the day of the Lord consists of. All right, so things are getting worse and worse. You know, and ultimately, what's going to happen is it's going to be a time unlike any other, Jacob's trouble. And it's going to be a situation where financially, spiritually, physically, all right, our people, even these heathens in America, they're going to be unstable. All right, and they ain't going to be able to make it because why? They didn't take heed in the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. So it says, "Therefore shall old hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt." Heart attacks for things you're going to see in the near future. "And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth." What's this going to happen in a government shutdown? Scriptures say, "Woe unto you that go not to Egypt for help." America is spiritual Egypt. All right, now it's going to be a shame unto you, because the same place you trust in, here it is, you have the people in the office that's blatantly showing you that they don't care about you. All right, so it says, and they shall be afraid, pains and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Yeah, even the men. You know, you got these men that make 6 digits or whatever, man. Secure financially. All right, they might have weapons. They might go to the gym. They might be knowledgeable. But if you don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, you're going to be in a state of fear. All right, you're going to be in a state of distress. Okay, and this is exactly what we're going to see more and more of. When we see people start losing their jobs, the unemployment rate is skyrocketing. All right, inflation is skyrocketing, interest is skyrocketing, and we're going to start seeing the people, and we're going to start seeing the panic. Okay, and it's going to be a beautiful thing, because this is what we warned. All right, the ones that's not going to be panicking is the elect, the mountain houses and byways, along with the rest of the 1/3. Okay.
Right. If I may say, yeah, and you know, that reminded me of Esau, because Esau right now, you don't really get to see Esau's true nature, you know. But when Esau don't have no prosperity and they're destitute of power and resources, then you're gonna see the true identity of the devil, man. You know, you're gonna see that this man is he's gonna show his horns. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man.
Yeah. See, Jake think they got guns, man. I'll be on the job site talking to these Edomites. They got 20 guns apiece. You know, so if you want to talk about guns, because it is gonna be a race war, right? Because when it comes down to it, and when there's no money involved, right? Then you fall back on a bartering system. You can't trust that. People gonna get desperate to the point where they want to invade. So it's gonna be a race war, and these Edomites. Jake is rough and tough and all that, you know, whatever. But these Edomites, especially these rednecks, they got guns, man. Gun, you got it.
Yeah, if I may say real quick, just because when you said that, it reminded me of you know, I don't know if y'all saw the Philadelphia looting that happened this week.
Yeah.
Huh?
The Apple store?
Yeah, Apple store, the liquor store.
The coach shot a gun?
Yeah, you know, they hit up a certain retail stores with clothes and shit. You know, you had these wild pack of nigglets, these niglet apes, just going ape shit because some dude got shot by the cops and died, and then the police officers got acquitted or some shit, and they lost it in Philly, and then, you know, the reason why I bring this out is because Jake always destroying their communities where they go shop at. But you know, Esau got a problem with you niggas, he gonna do what he did during the time of Black Wall Street. He gonna bomb the shit. You know, but y'all so-called Negroes, when y'all got a problem with Esau, y'all destroy your own community. Y'all don't go to his neighborhoods and where they do all that and destroy shit.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show you.
Yeah.
You got it, bro. It's lucky.
Daniel chapter 12 verse 1. The book can break it down. At that time, Michael shall stand up, that great prince will stand up for his children.
Yeah, Michael being the top angel under Yahushua. Okay, that's just a indication how bad it's gonna be, that, you know, Michael is gonna have to step in, you know, and fight for the children of Israel. Really the elect, all right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right? Good.
And Michael stand up, the great prince will stand it for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such since there was a nation.
Right, so it's gonna be the worst time in history, worst calamity in history that we about to approach. Okay, that's what it's telling you. It's gonna be worse than 70 AD. It's gonna be worse than all the different captivities before this. The Greeks, the Hellenization time period is gonna be worse than all of that, man. Okay, because they're gonna actually try to, you know, RFID, CHIP, you people out there, you tribes out there. They're gonna try to chip you. Okay.
Was it?
Such as never since there was a nation, even to that same time. And there shall be a time when thy people shall be delivered.
And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because at the same time, the Lord's going to have to step in, send his son, Yahweh Shai, and the angels, as it read, it specifically mentioned Ma'aka Allah, okay? You know, the Lord's going to deliver his people, and that's really talking about the elect, man. All right? And the Lord's going to deliver his people in miraculous ways, in various ways. You know, some brothers might get spiritual power. You know, some brothers, the angels might step in for them, whatever situation they're in, okay? And, you know, ultimately, the elect is all going to be beamed up into them chariots, which is the so-called UFOs, okay?
So, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Yeah, that's the elect. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. All right? Because that's what salvation is for. There ain't going to be no niggas getting on the chariots, man. It's only for those that the Lord deemed worthy for election to be saved, man. All right?
This is, how's it, Block? This is Ephesians 6:11. It says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Got it, bro.
Right? And, you know, the devil's going into Esau. All right? Yeah, you have the, also, you know, it's twofold. Also, it's going into the spiritual devil, Satan, right? The wicked on the left-hand side, the angels on the left-hand side, but there's also going into the physical counterpart, Esau. All right? It says, put on the whole armor of the Most High. And the whole armor is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, that ye may be able to, and you know, that consists of praying, fasting, all right, giving supplications unto the Lord. It says that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Now the word wiles means trickery. All right. Real quick, this is G3180 Methodia, and it says lie in wait, trickery. All right.
And that's where you get the term method.
There you go. So this whole government shutdown, which it seems they passed a bill. It says here, this is from CNN Politics.
That must have came out just now, then.
So yeah, yep. Saturday, September 30th. Updated 2:50. So it's like 10 minutes ago. And it says House sends bipartisan bill to avert government shutdown to the Senate hours ahead of deadline.
Okay, well, hey, even if let's say they avert the shutdown, right, temporarily, you know, for whatever set amount of time, that doesn't mean that you know the prophecy still is slack. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that eventually this shit is not gonna collapse. Right? They're just delaying the inevitable, man. That's all they're doing.
Because you got 2/3 that hope and pray that America does well. So when they see, a government shutdown avert, whew, all right, back to my nigga shit.
Right.
That's what I was trying to say, peace and safety, then sudden destruction.
Right, if I may say too, because if Jake knew what the day and time the Lord was coming back, they'd have been acting like a nigga up until that time, bro. Oh yeah, you know, let's go eat some chicken, let's go do some nigga shit, and then when it's time for the Lord to come back, oh yeah, let's get on that holy, you know.
Yeah, they had that well planned out.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me finish real quick.
Oh,
It says, Ephesians 6:11, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and against powers and against rulers of darkness of the world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Even the elites, they deal with wickedness on the left-hand side. You know, so we're not just fighting against a man. We're not dealing with a physical match. It's more of a spiritual match than anything. Yeah, I'm a lot.
Jeremiah 30:7. Alas for that great day, so it's none like it, even the times of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
That great day. You know what? Go one verse.
Lord.
Go up one verse, probably.
Verse 6. Jeremiah 30:6. I know that I see whether a man that travail with child.
Now, does a man travail with child? No. But in that day, it's going to be so hectic. Even the men, they're going to be holding, grabbing their loins, all right, for the state they're going to be in. So if you don't know what to do, sometimes what you do, you just throw your hands up, you hold your head, but then you hold your loins because you don't know what to do. You go in a feeble state because you all jacked up. Which a man shouldn't be in that state. You a man, ain't you? A man is supposed to take care of his family. That's from that TV show, man. But go on.
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins?
Yeah, so the only man that's not going to be in distress is going to be the Lord's chosen, all right, of the 1/3, right?
As a woman in travail, his face, all faces shall be turned into paleness.
Right, out of fear, all right, for not knowing what to do. When you see the calamity, when the government finally shuts down, right? When the dollar is no more, when they bring in the Alphabet Mercury chip, which is the mark of the beast, which by now everyone knows that's the mark of the beast. But you got some people that's ready and willing to take it, but then you got other people that say, you know what, I'm not gonna take it. But when they start hitting you with the consequences, all right, the pros and cons, a lot of people are gonna be swayed to take it. They're gonna be persuaded to take the chip for their family's sake. Why? Because they don't have any faith, and because the Lord didn't choose them.
Right, and I may say, you know, the dude that invented the microchips, he even said it was the microchips that he invented was the mark of the beast. So even the guy that made it himself, he knows that it's the mark of the beast, man.
Yep.
Alas, for that great day is not like it.
Yeah, that day is gracious that none is like it, pursuant to all the hell that's going to fall upon the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And ultimately, that nuclear blast, all right, it's nothing like that ever happened. Along with those chariots that's going to be shooting up the concentrated fire and other wonders, all right?
Even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Even the time of Jacob's trouble. Jacob, who's Jacob? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? Jacob's the progenitor of the nation of Israel, right?
But he shall be saved out of
Yeah, who's going to be saved out of all this hell? Who's going to be saved out of this destruction? The famines, the pestilence, concentration camps, martial law, foreign troops, Gurkha troops, race wars, all right? Blackouts. Who's going to be saved? The pestilence, sickness. The only one that's going to be saved is the elect, all right? Starting with the men that have been out there on the highways and byways. This man got a fucking Audi, and what good is it to you? You know? It's a fucking car accident, you know, whatever. Side note. You know? That's it. I got something. This is second Corinthians 2:11. That Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. That's it.
Right, because Esau, which is synonymous with Satan, because the word Satan means adversary. Now, there is a spiritual demon Satan, but all right, the wicked on the planet Earth is synonymous with Satan because that's Satan's minions. All right, it's talking about Esau, Edom, man. All right, Esau, they have many plots to destroy our people, man. Okay, and they've been, trying to destroy us for a long time, man. And when the time come where, where like the scriptures say, he's gonna be like madmen sparing none. That's 2 Ezra 16, verse 70, and Revelation 12:12. When they see that their time is running down, because they have a death. I mean, they have a death clock, but they also have a doomsday clock, which nobody knows when the Lord is gonna actually take this man out of rulership. But they know that their time is short. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna come with great wrath. Okay, and that's why it said we are not ignorant of his devices, which is his schemes and his plots to destroy us. All right, and that's really talking about the elect, which we hope to be a part of, Lord willing. Brothers that have this knowledge. All right, that's why we speak about these things that's gonna happen before it happen, because we're spiritually preparing our souls for these times ahead.
It says the saints should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So, I got some notes for you. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:2 says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them."
Yeah, they saying that the government, oh yeah, we averted the government shutdown. All right, we good. So, we're gonna be all right. Hey man, anything can happen. Just like during the time of 9/11 back in 2001, where they did that false flag event. At any given day and time, anything can happen. So the mindset to be in is not peace and safety, man, but time, like scriptures say, you gotta be in that mindset of holy godliness and holy conversation. What's the proper phrase? You was gonna say something?
No, I should say be his pilgrims.
Yeah, pilgrims. Yep, that's right. Yeah.
Like in that day, Jacob's trouble. We're gonna be his pilgrims, meaning we're gonna be traveling from location to location, because the first rule, survival, is never stay in one place.
Right.
All right, but even now, spiritually, we be as pilgrims, meaning what? We're alert. We're on our toes. We're on alert. We're watching. Because that's what happens when you out there fighting for survival. You gotta always have somebody on watch. Take turns. There's gotta be a system. All right, and right now we have the system according to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
That's right.
So, continue on. It says, "When they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them, as travail upon a woman with child." Just like how a woman goes into labor or receive those labor pains, that's the same way anything can happen in any given moment. It says, "And they shall not escape."
Yeah, they shall not escape, because the day of Amos 5 tells you that there's no escaping the hands of the Lord, man. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Lord, because the Lord is omnipotent. So and Esau, Edom, they're gonna have the audacity to try to hide themselves in the mountains, in the clefts of the rock, and these underground bunkers. Like the Lord is not gonna know where they at. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna escape, man. 2/3 of you're not gonna escape, man. It don't matter if you move out of the city and you try to get off the grid. You know what I'm saying? If you're up to 2/3, man, Most High can get you, and then there ain't no escape. So that's what I mean. That pretty much handles, that pretty much answers that, man.
Anything like?
Oh.
Alright, you got it.
Job chapter 5, verse 20. In famine he shall redeem thee
There you go.
from death.
Got him a lot.
That's the Lord gonna redeem who? The elect. When famine come upon the earth, man. Famine is gonna come upon the earth. And throw the four corners of the earth. But the Lord gonna redeem who? It's the elect, man. The Lord gonna redeem us from death. It says, and in war, from the power of the sword. The sword is a destructive instrument. So it could be famine, it could be hurricanes, storms. And the biggest destruction is going to come upon the earth, the nuclear destruction. So the Lord says going to deliver his elect. That's why we pray to be part of the elect, man. To
Right.
be delivered.
That was it. Anything else on closing scriptures or statements?
I'm pretty much, that was it.
All right. So, amen. I guess I can close by I'll say this. Pray to the Most High and just have faith, man. That's all you can do. And just continue on teaching, man. And Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. So with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Akapadash. And with that, we're going to say Shalom.
So,